just think it's really interesting to see, the different phased approach. I think that's a really kind of smart way to do things. You're not kind of putting all your eggs into one basket all up front, and you can have that kind of phased approach. I think that works with a lot of schools that we've seen as well. But it'll be interesting to know what you're hearing, guys, and when you're talking to schools, if schools haven't actually taken these steps yet, what the reason is.
Yeah, so we actually, interesting you mentioned it, we actually just finished a research report with our market research partner, and I don't think I have the final copy back, but a lot of it was around, and that's what I sort of touched on when I was talking, there's just so many priorities going on in schools, right? You've got like this head of department wants to roll out this AI solution for their kids, and then, the head of school wants this new BI dashboard created, and, the LMS system needs to be upgraded, and you need to roll out something for the new curriculum because now everyone wants to learn code. So now you've got to figure out how we're going to get all these coding tools on kids' laptops without giving them admin privileges. Like there's just every school, there's just so much going on. When you talk about something that's not on fire, it's really hard to get it prioritized, right? So you're like, oh yeah, we could move, but then, it won't happen until the data center catches fire or the sprinkler in the ceiling bursts and sprays your rack with water and those kind of things. So I think prioritization is a real struggle.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think schools are manic places. Anyone that works in one absolutely can attest to that. And selling some of this stuff is difficult in the sense that, it's not something you run around jazzing on about how, oh, isn't this amazing? We're in the cloud now. And it's really for those end users, like what ultimate difference for them has it made? It's often things that they don't see. They don't even realize. People don't even know you have this infrastructure to start with. I think if you're in a position where, you're looking at replacing hardware, or replacing in server rooms and so on, I think it's that is a prime opportunity to put this on the table, definitely. But yeah, look, schools are a busy place, and often this sort of stuff is a hard sell. But I think financially it weighs up. If you put it all on paper, it definitely weighs up, works out.
Awesome.
And just to add sorry, Alison, I was just going to say, just to add some of the other findings that came from our market research was that, like Lyle has said, he's part of the furniture there, and some of the IT teams within the schools that we interviewed was that the staff are sort of in their comfort zone a lot with dealing with the tech that's on site and on-prem, and so there can sometimes be a potential perception of going to cloud is going to be a massive headache, and going to take them time to learn and all that, and all those sort of objections there. So, and then once it's running, fearful of how do we manage it? How do we keep hold of it? So that's where, in Alex's slide step 4, where it's like, who owns the responsibility? How you work with a partner, is definitely something that we get a lot of feedback on. It's good to have a bit of balance where you are leveraging on our expertise because we're living and breathing it every day, but it's not all the stresses on your team to try and find all the answers. So that's definitely, I guess, for the school managers on the session and watching the recording, I guess take away that you don't have to try and find all the answers yourself. These pathways have been, they're well formed, well travelled. There's plenty of ways to skin the cat, as they say. So yeah, there's help there. You just got to ask.